These are my Grail watches on AliExpress. I'll be going from the cheapest to the most expensive. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so, as it really helps out. The first watch I'll be showing you today is the Sugess manual wind chronograph with this beautiful green dial. It features the ST1902 chronograph movement, coming in at 38mm. It comes in this lovely green color with the black subdials, the open case back. I think this is a great looking watch. It's C3 lume. Comes in at just 12.5mm thick with the crystal. You do get a sapphire crystal and a fully stainless steel case. Now this one is only £182, which isn't that much. So I think as soon as I've got some money set aside, I'll be dropping the trigger on this one and getting one of these into the collection. Next one is this Seagull Warpath. It is a field style watch coming in at 40mm. Has a sapphire crystal, and I just love these chunky Arabic hour markers. It features the ST manual wind movement, and I just love the look of this sort of off-white dial with the Chinese text at the 12 o'clock. I'm not sure why this one is so much, but it is the case sometimes with these Seagull pieces. They are a little bit more pricey. The green also looks quite nice, and the black with the gilded hands. First time I saw this watch was on Instagram. I saw someone had posted a wrist shot and I thought, wow, that's a really nice looking watch. Came onto AliExpress to find it and saw that it's £442. So might not be getting this one straight away, but you never know, if I come into a bit of money, I might be dropping the trigger on this one also. Next one's a bit of a funky one. This is the Tsar Bomba. I hate the name, it sounds a bit like the name of a curry. But this is quite an interesting watch because it's a modular watch. And as you can see, it's a wandering hour watch. So you have the hour hand going around at the bottom here, and then you have the seconds at the top and the crown located at the 12 o'clock position. Now this one's quite interesting, as it is in fact a modular watch. So it comes in at 44mm across, 52mm lug to lug, and 13.5mm thick. But this watch has a trick up its sleeve. As you can see here, you can actually remove the bezel and the crown, and you can swap it for different bezels and crowns, so you can make up different color configurations. I'll show you part of the video here. So as you can see, the watch arrives in different parts, and the bezel just simply clicks off along with the strap and the crown. And then you can take a different bezel of your color and simply snap it back onto the watch, and then you've got a different looking watch. I think this really cool, clever modular design. It comes in loads of different colors. You've got the black with the sort of carbon fiber bezel there, which looks quite nice. You've got the yellow if you want something a bit more daring. This one coming in at £501, and it has a sapphire crystal in Japan movement, so I presume that will probably be some sort of Miyota movement. But yeah, just something a bit different. Next one is by Seagull. It's the Seagull Faith tourbillon dress watch. I think it's really nice looking watch. You have this sort of guilloche pattern on the dial with the big 12 o'clock Arabic numerals at the top there, and obviously the tourbillon, which is the main show down here at 6 o'clock. You have the open case back there showing off the movement. It comes in white and black. So the movement is a Seagul ST19 comes in at 41mm with a thickness of 12mm. It's a really nice looking dress watch. Unfortunately, it's not available at the moment, but if it was, it would be £923. Maybe it'll come back into stock in the future, I'm not sure. I've got it on my wish list just in case. I think one day I will need to get a tourbillon for my collection because it's just an awesome complication and it looks really nice down on wrist. Now this next watch is probably the one that I want the most. It's by a brand called Lucky Harvey, and this is the 3D Dragon watch. So as you can see, there's a dragon here, which I presume is probably sort of handmade, and then you have the disc on the left here, which is the hours, and then the disc on the right, which is the minutes. And there's this little golden ball which works in and out of the dragon's mouth. I just think this watch is so cool, and I love dragons. It's £1,335. I might just have to get this one day, you know, it's so crazy and I love it. It comes in at 43mm with a thickness of 13mm. You've got automatic movement there, I'm not sure which one it is. Fully stainless steel case. You can see there's a loom applied to the discs. This is the white dragon version. I'm not so sure about this one. So it's saying that this is real gold. And as you can see, it works in and out of the dragon's mouth. It has the open case back, which also features a dragon on the rotor there. And it comes in a few different colors. You have the rose gold, you have the silver with the sort of silvery dragon, which is the one that I'd get. You've even got the green dragon here, which is a bit more out there. Comes in a nice wooden box. I think I might have to get one of these someday. I'll keep saving up. If the YouTube channel gets bigger, if you lot subscribe, then I'll be able to get one of these and show you. Right, last one, coming in at £2,000. It's by a brand called Ideal Knight. Knight spelled K-N-I-G-H-T. See what they did there. This is a kind of skeletonized, open tourbillon modern watch. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a bel canto, which is kind of the watch, like open watch front there. So you have the tourbillon down at 6 o'clock, and then you have the barrels here on either side of the watch, and then you have the dial at the 12 o'clock here, which is printed on kind of like a sapphire disc. Comes in at 43mm with a thickness of 13.5, 50 meters water resistant stainless steel. It comes in a few different colors, different band choices, and the loom is pretty cool. So you get see-through loom on the sapphire disc there, and then BGW9 and these sections around the outside. Let's show you the video here. As always with these AliExpress watches, the name of the watch isn't great. Ideal Knight. I'm sure they could come up with something better, but it comes in a nice big chunky box. Looks like it comes with a bracelet and all sorts of tools. This begs the question, would you spend £2,000 on one of these, or would you spend £2,000 on the brand that you know? For example, Longines or Tag Heuer, Hamilton, etc. Would you take a chance on one of these, or would you rather put your money into a more well-known brand? So that's my list, guys. Let me know what you think. There are some crazy watches in there. I love the Dragon watch by Lucky Harvey. That is the watch that I want the most from this Grail list. I'd get a whopping £40 off if I was to order this watch. You never know, in the sales it might come down a little bit. I'd have to persuade the wife to let me get this one. But yeah, let me know what you think, and drop me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.